Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. And this is your October horoscope for 2021. All right, and just to recap the year, this is the year of the ancestor. Everybody's listening to their own universal beat, and they're walking through the birch trees. They're committed to the path that they're on, and that's the theme throughout the whole year. All right, and you started the year out being reborn with the Eight of Vessels and rebirth, and then that was in January. And February, it was about taking charge with that King of Bows and that Adder. March, it was, what sacrifice do you need to make? With the Queen of Vessels and the Salmon. April, you looked within, and based on that hooded man, and you were looking at your dark fears within, and asking yourself how you're moving forward for the rest of the year. And it may kind of culminated everything for you with the World Tree. You've been following that maze, and you walk through the doors, and you gain that knowledge and that wisdom. And even though this is the end of the cycle, it's also the beginning of a cycle for you. And as you started out June with that new cycle, you were manifesting things in your life with the shaman. So that was the first half of 2021. The second half, started in July, was celebrating. That's your birth month, of course. So you celebrated most of that month. In August, you had that reunion, that karmic reunion of reuniting with loved ones from another side. And it's a little bit emotional for me because my mom was a Cancer. Here she manifested her spirit in June. She celebrated being on the other side, and she's connecting with all her loved ones, right? So, hopefully that's working out for you, Cancer. All right, and then in September, there's some struggles going on, Cancer, and Cancer is my rising sign, and I can attune to this. Because for me, there's been some grieving going on as well. Things weren't going as smoothly as I would have liked, but that's all right. I'm a Leo, but with the Cancer rising. So Cancer, you've had some struggles last month in September. All right, so let's look at what's going on in October for you. All right, I'm gonna do what I've done in the past. I'm gonna draw one card, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw a card for the week as well. All right. So the card for the month, Cancer, is the Seven of Stones of Healing. So this month you are going to go through an opportunity to heal. And, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, healing can take all sorts of different forms and facets. Right? Maybe you've got some medical procedures coming up, and you need to heal from that, taking some time off. The good thing is when I look at this card, you've got the green man watching over you. You've got the green man in the meditative pose of just being able to heal you, all right, and give you some of that energy that's out there. And it's a good opportunity now to heal. It's a good opportunity to, this month to sit back and relax and enjoy this fall weather, enjoy the things that are going on in life, all right, and heal your spirit, okay? Taking that time to get away and just enjoy what's out there. There could be some healing mentally of, taking a step back from projects and healing with relationships, and just taking a step back from them as well, right? Looking at what's going on with life, and just if there's physical healing from doctors and things on that nature, then that's what you're doing as well. All right, there's just an overall for the theme of the month is healing. All right, during that first month or first week, it's going to be the Eight of Stones and skill. So, with Cancer being tied to the moon, with Cancer being water sign and very emotional with what's going on. All right. This first week of October, you're going to be, working on that 7 of stones and that skill, or the 8 of stones and that skill set, right? Maybe there's a skill set for you to start to hone on to not only heal yourself, but to heal others. Maybe that's that skill set where you can look at and say, if you're in a nursing profession, what more could I do, right? I mean, chances are, if you're a nurse or an EMT or a firefighter or something like that, and you've been battling this COVID, maybe it's time to take a step back, right? Maybe cut back on your hours if you can, and do some mental healing, right? You have to think about mental wellness right now is a very hot topic. If you've got that skill set where you can be a great listener and talk to others, that are in the EMT or the nurses, the doctors that are taking care of these patients, and be compassionate and empathetic of their needs, that could be a skill set that you can help employ for yourself, even though you might be burning the candle at both ends, to help with their healing, right? To help with your healing, to give back to the community, right? To take part in things. So that's the first week of October, Cancer. The second week is the 7 of Vessels in morning. So, there's 2 sevens down here, so that's telling me that there's, heavenly spirits involved. Okay, there's that it's kind of ordained, let's say. The 7 of Stones healing, then you get the 7 of Vessels morning. Maybe this is a good time just, for Cancer. Maybe this is a message for me, I don't know, this is a good month to grieve. That could be it. Good time to grieve for, what you've lost. The other good thing is Mercury's retrograde most of this month, Cancer. And this will give you an opportunity to go back over some of the things, that have happened, in the past. If you've been busy for the last 3 months, it gives you an opportunity to redo stuff, in 3 weeks. It gives you an opportunity to sit back and relax and I wouldn't say relax, but at least sit back and look at the process of what's been transpiring. Now, Mercury retrograde's also in Libra, and when Mercury has to deal with communications, so wherever that falls within your chart, there's going to be communications that you're going to have to watch out for. But the 7 of Vessels in morning. Here the way I always talk about this card is, you can celebrate life when people pass on. You can there's always a grieving process when somebody passes on, a pet passes on, all right? You leave a job, there's a grieving process there. But the opportunity that you have in this morning to celebrate life is that, you can refill these cups up, okay? When you refill these cups up with the 7 of Stones and the 7 of Vessels, okay, you become healed during that process. When you take time to mourn, it heals you for who you are and what you're going through. Sometimes it takes time to heal those wounds, to heal the hurts. All right. And if you are mourning somebody, you still have the memories of that person, right? So let's see what happens for you in the third week. Third week is Life Lessons card of the Wanderer. And let's say you go through this healing and you're mourning something. Now's an opportunity for you to start over, okay? To start fresh, to start anew, all right? To take that leap of faith into a new direction, to walk that rainbow bridge, over into the wildwood forest, Cancer. You know, you had the world tree back in January, February, March, April, May, and even though you're healing, you know, it's a good time to possibly let go. Let go of the mourning. Let go of the grief, so you can heal. And when you go through that process, you know, it's like a brand new day for you, brand new adventure. Okay, it's having that wandering spirit that the universe wants you to have. You know, to be able to go out there and just enjoy life during that third week. You know, mourning will do that to you too, right? You know, anytime there's a death of a loved one, it just opens you up. You know, it makes you think of your own mortality. You know, it makes you think of, you know, where you are at in this cosmos, and, you know, why not live life to the fullest when you can, you know, and be like that wanderer. And we're just looking for one more card here for the rest, and another life lesson card of that journey. You know, you let things go. You know, with this card, it's a life lessons card. It's looking at what is there that is dead that can be used to revitalize you. And when you put this into the concept of healing, all these cards really, especially the last 3 weeks, the opportunity to heal, the opportunity of letting something go with mourning. Okay. Here's you know, let's say it's in the grieving process. Okay. And you're mourning something. The death of a loved one. Okay, this is really recent for me, so I'm gonna move on. This is the death of a loved one, right? Allows you to be free. Allows you to make your own decisions. Allows you to move forward. Okay, to enjoy the freedom that you never had before. And the journey that you're on right now, through closing an estate, gaining an inheritance, working through cleaning out the house, it's all about healing. Taking what was once dead and giving it life to something else. Cleaning out a house and making it yours is healing. Having an empty bank account and getting an inheritance can be healing. They're gifts to you from that person that's passed on. Gifts to help you out moving forward, to allow you to heal financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Be grateful for the gifts that you have. Be grateful for the gifts that are being given to you, because what that's doing is the gifts coming from the dead are providing new life along your journey. And in the same process, it's healing you this month of October. So there you have it, Cancer. 7 of stones, healing. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others, and we'll talk to you in the month of November. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.